everybody. Welcome back to our channel, The Two Sisters. I'm Kathy.
And I'm Jennifer.
And we're so glad to have you back visiting with us. So Jennifer, what are we going to be doing today?
We are going to be doing the fall home tour today for 2020.
Fantastic, because I love the colors of fall. The change in the leaves and just all the yellows and the oranges and the reds and the golden colors that are out this time of year. I just love it. And of course, you can't forget the pumpkins and the pumpkin spice. So I'm going to switch with you and let you do the tour.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So let's get started. We'll start here into the bathroom right here. It's pretty small, tight squeeze in here, but I have like this pumpkin and my fresh cut pine smell right here in my Febreze. I have that all year long. It's not just for this time of the year. And then I have a little bit of pumpkins and all that came like from Big Lots and the dollar store. And also, before we get too started out of the way here, I wanted to give a big shout out to my mom and to my sister Cathy for letting me borrow some of their fall and Thanksgiving things because I was kind of on a budget this year and I didn't want to go out and buy a lot of stuff. So I asked them if I could borrow some of theirs since they weren't going to be doing the decorating this year. And so they said yes. And so Cathy brought over a number of trunks a few weeks ago and I went through them and I picked out a number of things. So a lot of this stuff here belongs to them. And so I just wanted to say thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So let's get on with the tour now. So anyway, just like I said, here's some pumpkins right here from Big Lots and little house right here with the light in it. And coming around over here, we will see some little birds that I collected out of a magazine. There'll be a couple of other birds just like them in the living room that are different design on them. And a little glam pumpkin right there. And coming over here and to, it's kind of like my small entryway right here. That's what I call it. Because this is my back door and this is what I use. But this gold picture right here that Cathy's showing you belonged to my mom and I got it. And it's just so beautiful. I had it up here one time before, took it down, put something else up there. But I put it back because I just love it. It just looks like that door on there is just so inviting. And so coming back over here, you will see that I have this little count your blessings right here. You'll see a lot of things that say blessings in it in this house decorated up. And a little pumpkin and my little red truck right here with some pumpkins in it. And then also too, this mirror right here came from my other sister, Patty. She used to live in a really old house. I don't remember how old it was, but this mirror came out of here.
I think it was in the 1920s.
Okay,
yeah.
And then she gave me this, and so I've had it, and this is where we put it at, and I just really like it. It's just beautiful. And then, of course, coming over here into my kitchen, my crosses and my J's that I have up here all the time. And I have this little cross that's above the door right here that says strength on it. That came from Joel Osteen's church at Lakewood. If I know a lot of people have heard of him. And I got that from their store there, the little bookstore. And then the calendar just so happens, we'll show you here that my kitchen was done up with sunflowers for the fall, and it just so happens that November is the sunflowers on there.
It's the exact same thing that you have.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
I know. I just thought, look at that. And so coming up here, I just put just a little ribbon on my little rabbit that I have out all the time, and my little goats right here have a little friend. It's a little ewe.
Oh yeah,
right
I see
here.
that.
So I added him to the little crowd up there.
Okay.
And then the other thing,
and what is this?
I got this Bless This Day that came from a resale shop that I go to all the time. And then, of course, all these pecans that you see here in a bag. I just got these shelled a couple of days ago, and I bagged them up myself in some freezer bags. I have 6 pecan trees here, and last year they didn't put on any pecans, but this year they did. And so I was just so excited. I was just tickle pink. I went and picked most of them up. I did get to borrow one of those little rollers that you use to pick them up, but I found that me just bending over and picking them up was easy to do and everything.
It was faster, probably.
Yes, it was. It was a lot faster.
Okay.
So
that's a good haul right there.
Right. And so do you know what I'm going to be doing with these pecans?
Or you can be making your banana nut bread.
No. I make pumpkin bread. Everybody that
Pumpkin
knows
bread.
me, I am like the
Ooh.
queen of the pumpkin bread, and
That's
I have
right.
the right containers to use for it also too. So if anybody wants to know what kind of containers there are, list down in our questions down there what you'd like to know about them, and I will let you know what kind of containers. Okay.
Awesome.
And then back here, my favorite resale shop, I got this little rooster with the hen and the little chicks on it, and just recently, and I thought, well, I'll put it out for Thanksgiving. So, and then I got this little birdhouse right here. This lady makes these on eBay. I've gotten a number of things. She did like the Kinsey Child's little napkins, and she like hodgepodges, I guess you'd say, or Mod Podge that on there. And of course, I have the little rabbit out. Everybody knows we used to have a rabbit for like 14 years. And I have some of those sunflowers that I picked out for the kitchen. And then my acorn spice soap right here for the dishes. And then I have these little containers right here. They were from Yankee Candle a long time ago, but we got them at a garage sale that was next door to Cathy's house one time. And they put candles in them, but I actually put just little votives in there. So, and then this right here, recently I had gotten this off of eBay, and a lady had made that, and I just thought it was so beautiful. Kind of added to that courtly check. And then this is my 2-tier tray right here, my pride and joy. I have a little sunflower on there, you'll see, with it going with the theme. And my little cow, she looks like she's balking because that turkey's sitting on her back and she don't like it too much, but she's just gonna have to live with it until Thanksgiving's over with. So I have my little tissue holder up here. Have allergies, and I always have to have those. So I figured, you know what, I'm just going to leave them up there in the picture. So I have my little utensil container here. They have these little spoons, wooden spoons here that say thankful and grateful on there that I added. And I have my little tea towels out, my little goat one that always stays out, and this blessed one I got this year. And the little teapot right here that's from the Kinsey Child's that if anybody saw the video before, this was what my mom got me for Christmas last year that I said I wasn't getting rid of. And then here's my beautiful wreath that really was the theme of the whole kitchen. I just love it. This came from the Country Door magazine, and it's just gorgeous.
It is pretty. I love that.
And of course I have my little basket here, of course, with Wilbur, and I changed up.
Wilbur the pig.
Yes, I changed it up, put some little pomegranates in it and some other kind of sunflowers in it for the fall.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, I just love that. I love little Wilbur.
Okay, where to now?
So now we're going to come into the dining room now.
Okay.
So
All
we're going
right.
to check out the china cabinet right here. I put a number of little picks in here. A bunch of pumpkins and my Mackenzie Child's teapot right there with some leaves in it. And some other pumpkins and leaves and the cupcakes right there. And one of my granddaughters, every time she comes over, she wants one of those cupcakes, and we have to tell her they're not real, and she doesn't understand that, and so we get a big kick out of it anyway. It's just kind of funny. So anyway, I'd like to show you the table right here. Most of this came from my mother, some of the things that, the trunks that she had let me go through, that on the table right here, you will see the charger and these napkins and the napkin rings. They all have different sayings on them, like season of change, give thanks, it's turkey day. And even this little centerpiece was hers too. And when I was going through the trunks, I couldn't find these glass votives. And I went back there and looked again, went through all the trunks. And so I finally went down to the Dollar General store, and they just happened to have 3 of these amber ones there. And measured perfectly, and they fit, and wouldn't you know. And this little basket right here, I had recently found that at the Goodwill, and I've stuck all those fall flowers in it. And this was some of my mom's things too, blessings. And like I said, you'll see lots of blessings in the dining room and also in the living room when we go to it. So this time here, I took down all the decor down here and decided to do, since it's doing blessings, this is going to be for family. And this is all my family. My son James right here that years back used to go snowboarding all the time. And picture right here that I recently got, and I had it blown up, of my house that the neighbors around me here are all relatives to my house right here, and this is what the house originally looked like in the early 1900s. So I'm gathering up lots of memorabilia and keepsakes and everything on the house and all. So I'm so excited to get all the information. And you'll see that there's a couple of little greyhounds here, and there's a couple more in the living room that I helped out with some auctions in the past to help out the greyhounds, because Speedy's my third greyhound and he's 11. And this is my daughter and son-in-law and the grandkids right here. And this picture was taken right after the pandemic had started, and they took it in front of their house. And I think that's the cutest picture to be taken, you know, in their front yard. So coming over here, some little quilts that I had gotten down the street last year at a garage sale, and man, you couldn't beat that. They were $15 each, and they're in excellent condition. You couldn't beat that. And of course, I told you at the spring haul that we had, I was going to leave this rabbit out, and that's what I did. I keep him out, and I put a little wreath on the wreath holder here. And like I said, here's my one of the greyhounds right here, and Speedy's been so good about not taking the little owl down that's for Thanksgiving, so he's been pretty good about that. And here's a couple more of those little birds that I said that match the ones in the bathroom, and it was a 4-piece set for $19.98, and I thought they are so beautiful. You can't go wrong with some of the things in the Country Door magazine. And I always have this little blessed sign up here that I got from Big Lots a couple of years ago, and these little glass containers. I always change out the flowers in them. And I got this little pumpkin right here at the resale shop that I always talk about, Hidden Treasures. It's in Clear Lake. It's just like 5 minutes from the Johnson Space Center. And they always have the best things. I just love that place. One of my favorite places to shop at. And I recently transplanted my ivies right here into some matching gray containers. They were in a cement, well, not cement, ceramic one, and one was shedding from every time I watered it, it would shed, and it was just peeling onto the floor. So I changed them all out. Got Speedy's bed here, and there's Speedy's little turkey right here.
Where's the turkey head?
See his little turkey? It says stuffed on it. I'd actually gotten this for him last year for Thanksgiving, and he still has it. So, and then I have my little end tables right here. And the little lighted up little houses I have that you've seen, that there's several of them around the house that I had picked up from the Country Door magazine also. And this little basket right here I thought was so cool. I picked it up after Thanksgiving last year. They had it marked down. I just thought it was so cool. You know, I like kind of unique things. And this little pumpkin right here, give thanks to the Lord for his good. And there's another one on that side there. I didn't realize that when I took them out of the trunks that Cathy had brought over, that they were actually said the same things, but that's okay. If you're sitting here, you can look at it here. If you're sitting over there, you can look over there. So, and then I just put some burnt orange little candles in my little votives up there. And of course my wreath, if you've seen in the videos before, that actually came from Waco, from the magnolia, from the silos there when we toured there, I guess 2 summers ago now, Cathy and me did. So, and here's Speedy. Let's don't miss Speedy. He's kind of trashed out the couch and the little pillows here, but that's okay, Speedy. Come here, Speedy. Here's Speedy right here. He's got his little Thanksgiving collar on with the little pumpkins on it and all. He's trying to be festive also. But like I said, Speedy's 11. And these little pillows right here, I actually got them from Hobby Lobby, you know, when they had their 40% off. I only purchased one, and I thought, you know, just in case I didn't like it, but then went and picked up the other one too because I really liked them, and I'm doing the traditional orange colors.
Yes.
Because I love orange. I didn't used to, but years ago I just kind of got into the orange. But anyway, here's one of the other little houses that's lit up. And these 2 little pumpkins right here, you can kind of see they got glitter to them. I got those at that resale shop also at the end of Thanksgiving last year. And this little light right here, my boss had given to me when I moved into this house 6 years ago. And I just put one of those Edison bulbs in it. Okay. So he thought that would kind of go with my old house, he said. So I guess coming over here and looking at the little scripture, it says right here, it says, "Now our God, we give you thanks and praise your glorious name." That's 1 Chronicles 29:13. And I just wanted to say thank you very much for coming through the tour with Cathy and me. Cathy doing the filming and me showing you around my house. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope everyone has a good holiday. I know this year is going to be a little different than every other year in the past because of the COVID. And so whatever you do this year, make it a good one. Be thankful, be blessed. And we will see you in the Christmas home tour, okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Way to go, Jennifer.
Okay. All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.